Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Magic Group by News. Welcome, everybody. Let's see who is on tonight. Let me scroll up. Lots of people chatting today, which is great, which is very good. I see a Duncan Yo-Yo, Alan Gonzaldic, Nevin, who else? Earth Sojourner, Anonym, Ice Hollow, Neffert, Benson's. Let's see, who else here? I see a 6RAS and an Iowa 501. Thanks guys for joining in. Just want to take the moment just to thank everyone who has subscribed and followed while I was not streaming. You guys bring a smile to my face. Just that I don't have to be streaming for people to follow and subscribe. So that's really awesome. Just want to say a shout out to Finger Koala, Darwin Barnes, Josu Alvarez, Andy is coming, Philip Chu, Zeminem 35, Ian last name, Jared Tannett, Unmay, Bushido, Jose Ortiz, Darren Tan, Cowgamer, and Ethan H. Liu and Chris Lee. Thanks guys. Thank you so much. I see someone's executing the drink command already. Here we go. Well, I guess now that the stream has started, you can execute that command again, Alan. Alright, tonight's drink. Here we go. Tea, just hot tea. In particular, Hawaiian Island pineapple tea. One of my favorite teas that I have here in this house. Let's see. Let's turn on some tunes as well. Let's do this playlist. There we go. There we go. Duncan Yo-Yo executed it. Hawaiian Islands pineapple tea. Temperature's starting to drop here in Seattle, so it's time for warm drink season. Any sugar or honey? Nope, just hot water and the tea bag. Nothing special. I don't usually like putting sugar in my tea unless it's milk tea. Need some umbrellas there? Thankfully it hasn't been raining all too often. It's been actually pretty sunny lately. It's just, you know, sun is out, but weather is low. I think it was 44 degrees outside earlier. Right. Let's see. Well, thank you guys for joining in. If it's your first time here, if it's your first time watching this particular segment, this channel is all about mechanical keyboards, from building them, learning how to program them, and on these days specifically, group buys. What group buys are starting and what group buys are ending for the following week. I like to do this particular show with starting with key sets, then I go with keyboards, and then after that, let's see, I do starting group buys. And as usual, I can't find everything in the community, so I have to defer to you guys to help me out. So at the end of the show, everyone's welcome to submit a few links of stuff that I might have missed. So yeah, let's see. Vincent says, how are you liking that Space 65? I like it, actually. I like it. Of course, he's referring to the board on my desk. This is a customer's board that I built yesterday, actually. Space 65 in black gold with holy pandas. I haven't really typed on tactiles for a good year at this point, so typing on Holy Pandas has been very jarring for me. Like the first couple of minutes of me typing on it, my fingers started hurting, but now I think I'm starting to get used to it again. We'll see. I think I liked Xylence back then. So yeah, it's kind of like, it's a weird feel for me now, even though I was on a tactile kick for like a good 4 years. Alright, let's see. Today's show is a little bit shorter than usual. Let's do some counting. I see 3 starting group buys and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so most of it is going to be in the starting group buy section. I'm counting 10 here. But yeah. Still a shorter show. It's not the start of the month quite yet, so yeah. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Group buys. Let's see. Let's start with the very first item expiring tonight, actually. I'll be posting all the links in chat for your viewing pleasure. Here we go. This one is ePBT Skadi. Right here. This is expiring tonight. This is available on Apex keyboards and quite a few other vendors, so make sure you purchase from the right one. This is another anime themed set. I believe it's from the Fate Zero franchise. Here we go. Look at it. It's a lighter purple and white set. 120 Canadian, which is, I always have to do conversions here. 120 Canadian is about 92 US dollars. Here we go. So yeah, 120 Canadian for the base kit. Orthos are 25. Space bars are also 25. Numpads are 25. Novelkeys are 21. And the Nord UK is 34 Canadian. Check it out. Let's see. Do not combine with in-stock items, of course, as usual. Let's go take a look at some of their renders here. I don't want to see just kits, I want to see actual renders. There we go. And yeah, you can't click on them, unfortunately. But here we go. I think this is a pretty good looking kit. Oh yeah, these are the different vendors you can buy it from. You can buy it from My Keyboard, Daily Clack, KBD Fans, and Mono K. Very cool. Let's see. I was expecting it to have Japanese sub-legends because it's based off of an anime, but I guess this, some people could say this is better. I've noticed there may be people who like the anime theme but are not too psyched about the Japanese sub-legends. So this might be a set that you are interested in. Once again, this is a set expiring tonight, so you really don't have that much time to purchase. So here we go. There's the Apex KBD website. And here we go. Apex keyboard, where you can actually buy it from, is linked there. There we go. Static Age says, I like that they used a prime release for the renders. Yeah, so this is an ePBT set. They are expecting a production of 4 to 6 months and shipping spring of 2021. So yeah, if you buy this, don't expect it for a good couple months. Let's see, next item expiring. You know what? That's the only key set that's expiring this week. Too bad it's expiring tonight, so you don't really have much time to like think about it. But here we go. The next item that is expiring is the keyboard. Here we go. This one is the CRBN Featherlight 40% kit. If you're into ortholinear boards and like the Planck, you can consider this for 65 euro. Look at that. Designed by Vlad Darksik and Harry Herring. I don't even know how to pronounce Kakper. Vladarsik. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name. But yeah, apparently it's only 300 grams. It's got a stacked carbon fiber switch plate and bottom, and support for 1 rotary encoder. All other specs are located on the website. As you can see, it's got PCB diodes, reset buttons, 3M rubber feet, all that good stuff. Group buy concludes November 15th. Or if they reach 100 orders. I'm assuming that they're not at 100 orders yet, because it's November 8th still, and they haven't closed this. Estimated shipping is January 2021. There we go. Look at all that. Are there any more photos of this board? Let's go look. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I like how the rotary knob is down there, though I think if I had an ortholinear board, or if I had, like, typically I would prefer the rotary knob on the top right rather than on the bottom left, but I know, that's kind of hard to imagine. Funky Sam says, looks cool. It does look cool. What do you guys think? Do you think the bottom left is the best place for the rotary knob? Or do you guys think the top right, or like the top row in general, is the better place for it? See, Earth Sojourner says top left. Junior says top right, top right. Top corners, top right, top right. Top right, top right. Lots of people prefer top right, so I'm curious why he chose to put it on the top, on the bottom left. Interesting. Put the rotary knob on the bottom of the case. Oh look, it's a Pro Micro board. Interesting. Well, anyway, you guys have until, actually, it was originally supposed to be tonight, but I guess they haven't hit 100 orders yet. Their next closing date is November 15th, this coming Sunday, so check that out when you have time, or if you're interested in an ortholinear board. Next one. Next one here, let me grab my notes here really quick. Next one is going to be not a keyboard, not a key set, but here we go. These are B-Sun Panda switches from Firefly Keyboards. I haven't actually heard of Firefly Keyboards before, or I've never actually bought for them before, but if you're looking for Panda switches, this is the place to go apparently. You've got your traditional white ones and red ones right there. Pack of 10 goes for $5.50. This is a relabeled version of the Yacht Panda switch. Minimum order is 70. Interesting. Look at that. That's interesting. I've never seen a vendor be like, oh, you must buy a minimum of 70, but yet they sell them in packs of 10. Retney01 says I bought a batch of red B-Sun Pandas from them. Awesome, awesome. I'm assuming you bought more than 70? Was there an A-Sun or was there a B-Sun? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So to be honest with you guys, it's like, what do you call this? I haven't actually used any of the B-Sun stuff. It's always been like Holy Pandas and stuff like that. And this board in particular is using drop Holy Pandas. So I've never had a chance to compare the two between any of these ones that you make yourself versus actual Holy Pandas or ones that drop and GMMK makes. But yeah, maybe I will get a chance one day, but only if I go back into the tactile world. But yeah, you guys have a chance to purchase either the red ones or the traditional ones, and only in packs of 10, but you need to buy a minimum of 70. There you go. If you guys are interested, check that out. Here we go. Oh no, my tea's getting colder. Retney says, haven't gotten a chance to try out the Glorious Pandas yet. Well, if you guys are curious, my friend Man of Interest just released a review on GMMK versus Holy Pandas. I think it's titled, Would You Rather Be Glorious or Holy? So check that out, it's on his channel. I think he just released it this afternoon or something. If you're curious what his take is on those, definitely check it out. For those of you who don't know, both Huey, Man of Interest, and Quakums, well, Quakums quote-unquote created the Holy Panda Switch, but at the time they were the two hosts of Top Clock, so they collaborated a lot on this switch together. So, you know, other than Quakums, I'd say Man of Interest knows a lot about this type of switch. But yeah, check it out if you're interested. Check it out if you're interested. Next up is actually a key set. This one is expiring. When is it expiring? Here we go. This one is expiring November 13th. This is GMK Redline. Here we go. You can purchase your GMK Redline at the following stores. Dixie Mech, of course, if you're here in North America. Desk Hero, My Keyboards, Daily Clack, Ilum KB, Z Frontier, if you're China or I guess elsewhere. But here we go. Let's go look at the actual North America link right here. Here we go. Let's post that in chat so you guys can all click on it. There we go. Right there. GMK Redline. This is actually a set that I've been considering buying. Good thing I've got a few more days left for this. See, King Friday says that was a quick Redline. Was not a full month, was it? Was it? Here. What was the October 16th to November 13th? So yeah, just shy of 3 days, I guess. Redline keeps growing on me, says Vincent. I am of the same boat. Like, the more I look at it, the more I like it. Look at that. But if anything, I think I said this first, or I said this when I first talked about this set. If anything, I want to buy the Novelkeys. Or the novelties, I mean. Look at these. These are just so like interesting to me. So if anything, I'm gonna buy this and nothing else. I think I did the same with GMK Redacted. Retney says, I like the look of Redline, but the kitting makes it kinda expensive for my uses. Yeah. Let's go talk about all that kitting. So for a base kit which only really covers TKL 75, 65%, 66 key and all that, that sells for about $105. Novelties are 40, warning signs are 30 bucks, numpad and ISO is 40, alternate accents are 25, space bars are 25, modern Mac icons are about 40, and obscure for 40s and split are all 45 bucks. But yeah, looks like I'll be spending 40 bucks this week. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. This ends November 13th, and as usual, approximate shipping time is around Q3 2021. But yeah, don't expect this set to come anytime soon, but I do hear that GMK is upping their number of machines. So hopefully we'll get this sooner. Maybe, maybe not. Vincent says, I swear there's a Rama cap. Oh, let's go look. No Rama cap actually. But let's go look at the renders. Renders are always the best part of like looking at group buys and like interest checks. Oh my gosh, what is Sir Bumbus doing? Sir Bumbus is gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Congratulations to everyone who got one, such as Nimrats, Retney, The Great Arsen, Izuzo Way, and Trees81. Guys, make sure you say thank you. Thank you to Sir Bumbus for his generosity. See, Buy Me Noodle says scroll down for Rama cap. Okay, let's do that after we go through all these renders. Pretty set. I think it looks really good if you buy like the alternate accents. Ooh, that actually looks good on a PC board with a red plate. Ooh. Alright, let's see. People were saying to scroll down to the Ramas. There we go. Engine, start, stop. Alright, I will have to say that this set really speaks to me this week. As some of you know, I've recently had car trouble, specifically my car's head gasket blew. So yeah, these novelties really speak to me. Specifically the check engine light. The one here over on R4. In fact, If I remember correctly, all the lights were flashing. All the lights were flashing, including the check engine light. But yeah, it's over and done with. We have a new vehicle now. Yeah, if you guys are interested in this set, you have until the 13th. Check it out. Link posted in chat again. And if I'm not mistaken, that's it. Those are all the group buys that I know of that are ending this week. So just a quick recap. ePBT Skadi. This... what's the name of this board? The CRBN Featherlight. B-Sun Panda Switches. And GMK Redline. Out of all the group buys that I've talked about that are ending this week, what are you guys most interested in? What are you guys most interested in on all the group buys that are ending this week? I'm curious. Okay, we've got 2 key sets, 1 keyboard, and 1 switch. King Friday says Redline. Cajun Fox bought the B-Sun switches. Mr. Bojangles, Redline. Junior, Redline. Earth Sojourner says Redline perhaps. Just the novelties, just like me. We can like show all our novelties off at the next meetup or something. Redline, Redline, Redline. Nefert says none. Saving up for the ones that start this week. Bon Boy says maybe just a Redline. Redline Rama. Alphas are too gray. Okay. Redline's the nice looking set, but I think I'm more interested in picking up some more pandas. Redlines on the B-Sun Panda switches. That would look good. Redline novelties are really good. 303 N says in on a bunch of Redline already. Awesome. Bon Boy says Red Alert is greater than Redline. Maybe, maybe not. Cool beans. Well, let's see. You guys already probably know, but out of all these sets, all these group buys that are ending this week, I am most interested in buying this particular kit, the dashboard kit. I don't know where I'm putting them on, but they will go on something. They will go on something. All right. Alan says, I have a question about group buys. Well, we are in a good spot right now before transitioning, so ask away. Here, let me put the title screen on. Starting group buys. And my tea is cold. Sigh. Okay, while Alan's formulating his question, I'm gonna heat up some water really quick. Alright, let's see. Alan said, after the GMK Honor group buy ends, will there be extras? Most group buys have extras at the end. If you're a vendor running a group buy, it is in your best interest to have extras so that you can replace lost sets, broken sets, do returns, all that kind of stuff. Maybe group buys, maybe gifts. So usually there are extras, but it really depends on how many people buy it. Alright, I should hear the water boiling in maybe a couple minutes, but let's start with starting group buys. Let me look at my notes really quick. Like I said, most of the show will be on starting group buys, so let's start with the very first one. All these links are still on GeekHack because none of them actually have a vendor's page yet. The very first one is Cat Napoleonic. This one starts tomorrow actually. Check it out. If you're looking for another cat set and want something in green, yellow, and blue, definitely check it out. Look at him. He's providing lots of historical context here. Oh my gosh. On the 9th of November, 1799, a coup d'etat overthrew the French Directorate. Yeah, if you guys are interested, definitely read through all that history. Look at all that. As usual, because this is a cat set, it's going to be divided into several kits. The kits usually range anywhere from about 20 bucks to 60 bucks, but to cover a TKL, you're still looking at around 100 bucks. The colors and uniforms. Read more about colors and uniforms on WordPress. It's probably like the most historical set. But yeah, look at that. These are definitely colors that speak to me. Not sure if I'll jump in on it quite yet because there are other purchases that I want to do, which you guys will hear about in just a bit. We'll see, we'll see. But look, this is the colorway I like right there. That looks really good to me. It's like a dark Merlin. A dark GMK Merlin. See, what I don't like about it though is that I feel all these sub-legends that are on it are a little too light. Like I can't even make them out from this render. Like I can't read them on my screen at all. That. So they have a green one, green, white, and red. Reminds me of the menus in Total War Napoleon. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see. Mr. Bojangle says, not a fan of the font. 2 times New Roman. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Look at that. Let's see. Jamo352 says, didn't notice the subs till you mentioned them. I know, right? Look at that. You can't see them. Like, I don't know how many of you guys are watching on an actual monitor or just on your phone, but who here can see it just right now? Because I definitely can't. And I have like a full screen picture right here. I need to be this much closer in order to see them. So I'm wondering if when the real thing comes out, if it's going to be like the same issue. See, Frick this game says I can kind of see it. Sean and Paul says I can barely see it. Nefert says can. Bon Boy says I just see yellow pixels under it. Subs look like mild discoloration to me. It's not that clear. Mild discoloration. That's pretty bad. MJ Game says I can on an iPad. Ooh. Well, from the looks of it, most people who have responded can barely see the subs. Speaking of subs, don't forget to subscribe or like this channel. Alright, let's go through some more. Kit details. All alpha kits. Let's go look at the alpha kits here. You've got the default US English Jefferson. Interesting. Wow, this has so many kits. Holy crap. Holy crap. Here, I'm gonna post the Imgur link as well. Cherokee. Whoa, so many alphas. Holy crap. Pretty rare to see Belgian layout, I know, right? Load 6 more images. It never ends. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's really cool. Only Cat can have this many kits. I agree. I agree. Let's see. 21 different base alpha kits. Oh my word. And look at that. You've got your core mod kits. All that stuff. Further information. Physical color standards. Okay. Existing set comparison. Alright, that's good. I like it when people, when you're running like an IC, especially if it's like a colorway that you're trying to do for like a key set, it's always good to note other sets that maybe you're inspired by or sets that may look like your set. So it's not like you're just blatantly copying off of people. So yeah, here he is comparing it to GMK Rudy. Looks like GMK Rudy, but it's definitely not the same shade. Oh, I think my water spoiled. Let me just give it a few more seconds. Let's see, desk mats. Let's look at the desk mats here. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I like these desk mats a lot, actually. Oh my gosh. Let's see, this one is... Man, what is it supposed to be? Is it just like a timeline of what they've been doing? Oh yeah, it is. I see November 14th, November 9th. Cool. Interesting. It's hard to tell what it is unless you have any context on French history. You know? Interesting. I think this is the desk mat that I would like. Just because it's interesting. It's interesting to me. Okay, so tell me if you think this is a good idea. I've long had this notion that I should make desk mats. Desk mats of people's key maps in QMK. Just like the code spread all around it. Do you think that's a good idea? Bacon Tutor says spoken word that desk mat. Look, I don't even think it's in English. Here, let me squint at it again. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's in English. Nevin says, sure, I'm in. Basically just code. Just code all over on your desk mat. Cool. And of course he's got all the copyright and citations. Dang, he did his research. So I wonder if this guy knew all this history already and just had to like, okay, I know this information, but I don't want to seem like I'm pulling it out of my ass or something. So he's just going to, you know, cite all of his work. Or did he actually research this for his set? I'd be interested. Be really interested. And of course, all the thank yous to everyone here. Cool. Alright, if you guys want to actually read through all that history, which I suggest you do, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. Definitely click on that link right there. Geek Hack IC. This one starts tomorrow though. Alright, and like I said, my hot water should be done, so let me grab that really quick. See, AK74 Lawson said inspiration before implementation is always good. Nice. Alright, the next one, the next key set is actually starting on November 11th. This one I talked about in my 5 mechanical keyboard interest checks episode on YouTube. There we go. This is GMK Amethyst. Another purple set, one which I actually have a hard time seeing the colors on. Like, I can tell that the mods and the accent keys are different colors, and I know that the accent keys are lighter, but it's hard to like really differentiate what the purples are. Look at that. But yeah, apparently this is inspired by the most popular gemstone in purple color. I've never actually seen an actual amethyst, so interesting. But yeah, this set is available in both lighter colored alphas and also a darker colored base. Look at that. I think if I were to purchase this set, I would go for the lighter colored alphas, just cause. Novelties are pretty cool as well. Look at that. Different kinds of gems and mining picks. And that looks like what? Maybe like the dynamite trigger, I'm guessing. Extension, got backspace, 1.75 you enter, and along with all of the space bars, or the smaller space bars. And then you got a large space bar kit. All that. I did notice that it's also got a Rama cap. It's a mining pick. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh wow, look at that. Let's see, what does more give us? Oh yeah, desk mats. It's got desk mats as well. Desk mats, and here we go, my favorite part. vendors. If you guys saw my episode on YouTube, you've already seen all these vendors. So we'll just go through them really quick. The J02, the U80-A by Rama. A couple more photos here, or vendors. And yes, vendors available to purchase this from are Kono, My Keyboard, Island KB and Z Frontier, Desk Hero, and Daily Clack. There we go, all this cool stuff. If you want to read more about this set, it goes live on November 11th, but please read up on the Geek Hack thread. I always encourage people to read through the Geek Hack thread and not just get all your information from the vendor, because if you go to a vendor site, all they really list is, you know, the base kits and how much, kits and how much each kit costs. It never really tells you the story behind it, or why the designer chose certain colors, certain novelties, and all that. So I would recommend always reading up through the Geek Hack pages. Next set is also starting November 11th. Here we go. This one is DSA Magic Girl. There we go. DSA Magic Girl. Summon the Magic Girl Portico keyboard. I'm gonna say that this is the second most magical set in our community. The first being GMK Merlin, of course. Even though I think Magic Girl came out before GMK Merlin. But here we go. It's definitely a very pretty set, very cutesy. Look at that. There's also a dark Magic Girl alternative, but I think I like the light one a lot better. Light one seems more vibrant to me. Dub Sedan says I would pay $0 for this. Oh no. So apparently you can also purchase this along with TKC's new Portico keyboard, all for 250 bucks. Interesting. All that good stuff. Here we go. For the first time, Magic Girl will be bundled with a full working keyboard kit. Interesting. I think just because of that, I will have to say that even though I like the lighter colored set better, I would much prefer the darker colored set as a keyboard. Just because I don't like the green. I don't like the green of the Portico. Jan says, I would pay whatever they ask for me for the light version. The font looks so meh. Cool colorway. You would buy if it was anything other than DSA. It's competitive for what it offers. It's interesting. It's interesting, but definitely click on that set if you're interested. This goes live the same day that GMK Amethyst does, November 11th. The Conir says uniform profile takes some adjustment. So when I first got into this hobby, all I ever had was uniform profile. I did DSA. Yeah, I ran DSA for like 2 years at work and at home. Cause at the time I was like, why spend money on a GMK set? It's so expensive. I'm just gonna, get DSA and just buy it bit by bit, Boy, was I wrong. Now I am a big fan of GMK and Cherry Profile. Here we go. This next one, GMK or JTK Griseann and Royal Alpha. This one goes live on November 13th on Novelkeys. This is another set that made it to my 5 mechanical keyboard interest checks video. I said at the time that I was going to go for Royal Alpha, and I'm still going to do that. Still going to do that. I am very curious about the JTK triple shot process. So yeah, hopefully Hopefully it'll be as good as people have said it is. There we go. Vendors are Novelkeys, Apex Keyboards, My Keyboard, Daily Clack, Monokey, Swag Key, and Z Frontier. JTK will try their best to match stock GMK colors, and all those colors are listed here. In terms of pricing, here we go. Let's see. Both base kits for Griseann and for Royal Alpha are both 110 bucks. If I'm not mistaken, that's actually higher than previous triple shots that they've run. I think Novelkeys used to do like 100 bucks for. I think it was their last JTK triple shot set. It was straight out 100 bucks. Now it's 10 bucks more expensive. Look at that. You can get space bars for 12. I swear that was 10 back in the day. Green space bars are 12 as well. But overall, these are still good prices. But 110 starts to creep into GMK territory, you know? Given the fact that you've got something like what? You've got something like Redline. How much was Redline going for? Redline was going for 105 bucks, right? 105 bucks for GMK Redline, and now you have JTK, a JTK set at 110 bucks. But there you go. Let's go look at all these kits. The Griseann. I may just buy another one. Who knows? Just cause I'm currently running JTK white on black on this customer's board. And if you look closely, you can see that I'm already starting to shine it a bit. I've been really careful with the set, and I've owned it for several years. I only put it on for short periods of time, but you can already see there's a little bit of shine on the spacebar. Hopefully that camera's picking it up. There's some on the J key, there's some on the backspace key, but for the most part I've been super duper careful. I can see a little bit on the bottom of the control key here, so you know, maybe it's time for Merlin to buy another JTK set. Andy J. Kim says embrace the shine. That's one thing that I've learned how to do, but still, you know, still you kind of like your pristine GMK set. Let's see. XKH says JTK base kit prize comes with 2 alpha sets. No, it does not. I don't think so. Ozzy says, can you explain the difference between double and triple shot? I kind of get it, but would love an explanation. So typically speaking, a majority of key sets are made with just one type of plastic. Then you either pad print or you laser it. This is what you would call in colloquial terms one shot. The problem with this is those legends, because they're either painted on or lasered on, will wear in like a week, you know? Then you have double shot. Double shot is when they use two pieces of plastic, where the cap itself, let's see, do I have a cap here to show? Here we go. Let's talk about this really quick, since it is a shorter stream. Here we go. This is the remainders of JTK. There we go. Double shot, on the other hand, uses 2 pieces of plastic. You have, in this particular case, you have black plastic for the actual key. Then you have another plastic for the legend, which is that arrow key. And you can actually see how it's done here. You see that the outer shell is one plastic, the black one. Then they shoot another plastic in there, the white one, to make that legend. You see? By doing it this way, it makes it so that the legend itself wears evenly with the rest of the cap. If you have triple shot, it's basically like the same procedure, it's the same thought process. Rather than 2 plastics, it's just 3 plastics. There are some GMK sets that have sub-legends in different colors, but those are pad printed or UV printed, so they're still not as durable as an actual third shot of plastic. Let's see. All right, let's go look at the Royal Alpha base kit right there. Very pretty. Oh, sorry, I'm not even on the right scene right there. Here we go, let's go look again. Royal Alpha kit right there. 110 bucks for all that. And it's the same for JTK Griseann. You got green accents, and you've got black space bars, white space bars, light green space bars, regular green space bars, and more renders on their way. Want to see more sweet renders? Yes, I do. There we go. Griseann on the HBCP. There we go. JTK Royal Alpha. Oh, that just looks so good. Okay. Merlin's gonna drop 110 bucks for this. Yep, I'm sold. Royal Alpha. That's what I'm buying. Definitely buying that. Still not so sure about the black one here. We'll see though. We'll see. Vincent says, I see regular alphas on the base kit. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. Okay. Definitely buying this. I'm getting excited just like looking at all of these renders. Polaris family photo. Nice. There we go. Very cool, very cool. If you guys want to read more about this before the group buy starts, which is on November 13th, definitely check it out. Right there. Read up on that Geek Hack thread and join in on the conversation. Alright. Let's see, out of all the key sets that are starting, which ones are you guys most interested in picking up? We've got Cat Napoleonic, we've got GMK Amethyst, we've got DSA Magic Girl that comes with the Portico keyboard, and you've got JTK Royal Alpha. Which ones are you guys most interested in? I'm curious. Junior says GMK Amethyst for you. Nice. Very cool. Short Schnee says DSA Magic Girl. Scott Water says Rama Kate. That's not a key set. Freedom says JTK Royal Alpha. GMK Amethyst is pretty lit. Nefert says Griseann. Static Age says Amethyst in dark. King Friday says Amethyst is the only one I could imagine using, but none. Zalamar is not feeling any of them. Earth Sojourner says No Night Sakura. We talked about it last week. Benson says Amethyst Dark would be my choice. Decker T says Magic Girl. AK74, did you cover DCS Sleeper? We covered that last week as well. Yeah, I try to keep all of these like relevant to the week at hand, you know? So by week, I mean from Sunday, today, to Saturday. The Scott Water says, I guess Kate is a profile, still interested in it. Align Alice says, just over here wondering if an actual amethyst crystal artisan is possible. That's gonna be pretty pricey, but that might be possible. Might be possible. Just talk to like a jeweler or something. In before someone makes GMK Diamond, where the actual artisan is a diamond. You start proposing to people with like a keycap that's got a diamond on it. Cool, cool, cool. Well, looks like a lot of people prefer either amethyst or... Oh, looks like amethyst is the more popular one based on all of these replies. Cool, cool, cool. But as you guys already know, JTK Royal Alpha for me. This is the set that I'm getting. 110 bucks, and it's on one of my favorite vendors too, so this is an easy buy. Easy buy for me. Alright, next up, let's talk about keyboards. Let's talk about all the keyboards that are starting this week. Zombie Attack says, that would be awesome though. An artisan that holds a ring. Man. Okay, if anyone proposes to their significant other with a keycap, you just gotta like link it to me. Just link it on Reddit and like all that. GMK marriage. GMK marriage. Alright, here we go. The first keyboard I'd like to talk about. It's not necessarily an interest check, not necessarily a group buy. It's more like a... You know what? Oh my gosh, Kajata, GMK Suffering. Oh my word. Alright, here we go. This next one. Boom. The GMMK Pro. This is something I'd like to talk about. It's supposed to be an in-stock board, but technically you still have to put reservations in on November 11th. So I figured that we would talk about this. I was joking on the Discords that if you missed out on Satisfaction 75 Round 2, never fear, you guys have the Consolation 75. So that's what I'm going to call it. This is the Consolation 75. But yeah, this is a board from Glorious, from PC Gaming Race, right there. Look, it's a 75% with separated out arrow keys, rightmost column, F row, and it's even got a rotary knob on the top right. And you must be thinking, okay, Merlin, how much is this gonna be? 170 bucks. And then you're probably like, well, Merlin, it's probably got some like crap software. It's not QMK or VIA. Actually, it is. It is. It has QMK and VIA support. It's pretty crazy. But check this out. Reservations begin November 11th, but estimated shipping time is Q1 2021. So even though you put your reservation in, it's not going to be here before Christmas. But yeah, check it out. Check out these features right here. Gasket mounted, machined aluminum case, programmable rotary encoder, screw in goat stabilizers, which I don't know what a goat stabilizer is. QMK and VIA compatible, 5-pin modular PCB, 75% layout, distinct side lighting, and yeah, $169.99. If you guys are reading through the spec list, you'll see that, here we go, look at this. QMK and VIA compatible with QMK and VIA, but the next line is actually what interests me the most. Also compatible with easy to use Glorious Core software. Why does that interest me? Because that means someone has made a new firmware that can support QMK powered boards. So I'm very curious. I am extremely curious to see how that software works. Like, as some of you know, I am on staff with QMK. I am, quote unquote, the QMK community ambassador. And one of the hardest things that we've had to do is really just to, you know, get through all of our PRs. We have well over 200 PRs that we have to read through. Even though we've put more people on staff, it's still a long and difficult process. Like, all of us are volunteers. No one gets paid to do QMK, but imagine a company like this, like these people being paid to make this software. Imagine how much more work they could they could actually do. So I'm very curious. I'm very curious what kind of software they're coming up with. Super curious. But man, 170 bucks, this is amazing. This is amazing. I really hope to be able to get in on the reservations. Nevin says another version of Razer Synapse. Well, that's the thing. Lots of games use Razer Synapse, right? Lots and lots of games use Razer Synapse, but name me a game that has compatibility and what do you call that? Features shared with QMK. None. With a company as large as PC Gaming Race, as big as GMMK, imagine the kind of business context they could have, right? So yeah, I'm just very curious and very impressed at how far GMMK has gone. I really hope them the best, and I really hope that this is going to be an awesome board. But we'll see, right? We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can get a unit to build on stream. You guys can watch me be really amazed by it or watch me vent about it. Carlos Sekes, let's hope they actually PR the QMK stuff though. So here's the thing. You merely have to have the code accessible by people. It just needs to be online. It doesn't have to be merged into QMK. That's the thing. That's the thing with QMK. But there we go. I see a lot of people messaging here. Does Rotary work with Via? Says Tom Niamkin. No, it does not. See, CS Chan says, I was honestly surprised with how cheap it was for what it offered. Decker says, is that legal? Commercial use? I don't know what you're referring to. Benson says, the only thing this board is missing is Bluetooth and an OLED. Mr. Bojangle says, reminds me of Evolve 75, but an affordable price. Absolutely. Here we go. People are talking about GOAT. GOAT is greatest of all time. Yes, but what stabilizers are they? Who makes them? Are they just garbage of all time, you know? King Friday says, I expect it to be the same as a drop board with the knob and 5-pin. It could be, but no drop board is gasket mounted. As of yet. So yeah, I am just very curious about this board. If you guys are interested and have a cool 170 bucks, click that link, make your reservation, all that good stuff. See, Mr. Bojangle said, they said in the Q&A that the goat stabs will be lubed. Well, you know, lots of OEM stabs are lubed too, but that doesn't make them necessarily good. There we go. But yeah, click on that if interested. Next one is an actual group buy happening on November 13th. Here we go. Heart Overblade says, I feel it won't live up to the hype, but it would be cool if it did. I really hope that it does, because this could be big for our community. Here we go. This next board is the Noxary Valhalla. This is a split 65%, and it's a gasket mounted 65% as well. Looks like gasket is the hype word these days. Look at it. If you're looking for 65% but want it split, this might be a board for you to consider. Look at it, completely seamless design. So one thing I like about seamless design is that it looks really clean, but at the same time, it also looks pretty cheap. Ben Holman has subscribed, thank you so much. Look at that. Noxary board. Let's see, what did he post for the pricing? Oh, his mounting is the Noxary Dual V2 mount. Uses custom O-ring shaped strips. Cool, cool, cool. Layouts are 1.51, 1.5 caps on each side. Okay. Okay, regular or stepped caps lock. Design. The design is unmistakably Noxary. A low front and clean side profile. Okay. Okay. King Friday says looks lopsided on the right. I'm actually gonna have to agree with that. But here, let's see. Looks like there's daughter board associated with it too. That's good. One PCB, one daughter board PCB. Prototype is currently on order. Here we go. Let's look at the product page. There we go. These are the images I want. My take on this is that I feel like the edges are a little too thin for my liking. I think that's too thin. Like, I like the side profile, I like how this looks, but it just doesn't look... It doesn't look special to me, to be honest. But the seamless design really gets to me. I like this side profile a lot. I feel like, you know, all this space in the middle here. Here, let's find a good picture right here. All this space in the middle here. I feel like he could have put like indicators down this middle row or on the very right. I think there's enough room there for indicators, but I don't see any of that here. Missed opportunity, I think. Freedom says middle space too big and empty. I agree with you. Like, it seems like it's big enough to fit even an OLED or a rotary knob. Yeah, I think the way I'm looking at it, it seems like there's a mismatch for the design. It looks like the edges are super thin, like the bezels are super thin, but the center part is so thick. So it looks kind of off to me. It still looks like a nice board, but it looks off. But here, let me post that link in chat as well. There we go. Zach Key says it's so thick in the middle. I know, right? Here we go. This guy goes live on November 13th, so please read through the Geek Hack page. Ask your questions, read the story, all that good stuff. Oh look, Gondolundrum says hype. Okay, the next board is a board I'm not sure I should talk about because I might lose my space in it. But yeah, this next one, here we go. I'm sure all of you already know at this point. There we go. This is the Vega 65 going live on November 14th. No date, no time, and no web page quite yet. But yeah, this is the Vega 65 from IO3. If you guys have seen the Polaris or own a Polaris, it's gonna be just like that, but 65%. Yeah. So what's different this time is that there will be 1,000 in-stock units. 1,000 in-stock units. And after that, it'll just be regular group buy. So it depends on how lucky you are, I guess. But 1000 is gonna go really, really fast. Do you guys remember Satisfaction 75 round 2? I think that was gone in like 5 minutes, right? So this has the potential to do that as well. Do we think this board will sound good? I'd say it would sound at least as good as the Polaris. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that just looks so good. I missed out on the Polaris, so hopefully I can get in on this. Such a pretty board. This is a $300 board, guys. $300 board. What other boards are $300 that are 65% and are gasket mount and look like this? I think the next one was the D65. There we go. Cross section of the board. Very, very pretty. The centered USB cutout allows for a neutral cable position, fit for any desk. Jan 5S has when is the group buy opening? This opens on November 14th. No time and no website quite yet, so just pay attention to this Geekhack link. It should be announced there, or you can join his Discord. These are all the layouts supported. Oh yeah, so the default hot swap looks like this, right? You've got your 7U spacebar, 1.5U control key, 1.5 control, 1U win key, 1.5 alt. So this is atypical. Usually it's a 6.25U spacebar with two 1.25U keys. There we go. Oh, Greedy Monk has information. He said 14th is the in-stock sale. And group buys a couple weeks after. Sneaky Squid subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're worried about how ready their website is going to handle the traffic? I know, right? There we go. Let's look at a few more protos. Yeah, these are protos, guys. Look at that. Oh, I want it. I want it so bad. Okay, hopefully I'll be one of the lucky 1000. Yep, that is absolutely gorgeous. Photos of prototype R3. Okay, many prototypes. I wonder if IO3 ever sells his prototypes. So clean. Yep, indeed. Let's see, any more photos? Nope, nope, nope. Don't see it. But here we go. Yeah, this board, apparently the in-stock is this coming Saturday for 1,000 units. Unfortunately, this 1,000 units isn't, you know, it's not just United States, it's 1,000 units international. So you're not just competing with people here in America, you're competing with everyone, which would be very bad. It'd be really bad. Whew. You know what the worst thing about this is? Okay, we don't know the exact time, but this Saturday, which is when November 14th is, I'm actually going to be traveling from Seattle down to Portland. So if it drops in the middle of my trip, I'm probably going to be like, oh no! Homie Zone says, no more, there's only 500 left. Oh, did they do China first? Homie Zone, did they do China first? Wow, okay. Oof. That means China buyers all are doing 500, all for China, and 500 left for international. That makes it even harder. that makes it even harder. 500 will be gone in a minute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna be traveling between Seattle and Portland this Saturday, so my chances just went down. Shoots. I guess I'll just have to do the group buy. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, if you guys are interested, read up on this. Read up on the Geek Hack page. And good luck to everyone who wants to get one. Alright, the next board that I want to talk about is another super popular board. It's been making the rounds lately. There we go. This one is the Iron 180. If you guys were fortunate enough to have an Iron 165, this is built by the same people, Smith and Rune, and pretty much the same design aesthetic. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, the Iron 165 is one of my favorite boards. The TKL looks absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, I'm not a TKL person, so I won't be joining this group buy, but it doesn't change the fact that I think it's a beautiful board. Look at that 7-degree typing angle, full gasket isolation mount, that USB-C daughter board, QMK Vega compatible PCB, all that good stuff. Yeah, here we go. Pricing and vendors. For Canon keys, there'll be 200 boards, my keyboard 100 boards, Ilum KB 300 boards, and I believe this is going to be a 500. Oh, here we go. Up here. This is the latest update. 585 with aluminum base. If you want a full brass base, that's $835. Whew, that is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, dang. Wow. That's a lot of money. Here, let's go look at a few more photos here, or images. Here, these are all the plates available. Interesting. Here's your typical standard TKL. Interesting. These are all the different revisions of the plates, I guess. And they're actually doing like material analysis on it as well. Shortsney redeemed hydrate. Thank you. Alright, here we go. More renders. Very pretty. Oh, that's an interesting color. I know for the Iron 165, Plum was very, very well liked. I wonder if we'll see that here too. Oh, that back. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Black Lotus, okay. Oh man. Okay. I think the monochrome and the white colored ones look really good. I think they're the best colored ones. Not seeing any of the plum. Are colors mentioned anywhere here? Let me look. Colors. Oh, here we go. The Iron 180 will be offered in the following colors, each available with an optional brass base. Graphite, Midnight Green, and E-White. Okay. Okay. No plum available. But Andy J. Kim says they're running a 10 plum 180 Vickery auction after the group buy. That's gonna go really high. Zombie Attack says, I want to get this, I just wouldn't be able to afford switches or caps. Yeah, Probably one of the more expensive boards this year. Well, keep in mind the Andromeda was around the same price as well. Yeah, they did FEA modeling on the plate. Pretty impressive. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, good luck to everyone who joins in on this. I'm not joining this. Not joining this. TKL is not my preferred layout. I'm pretty content with the ones that I have. If you guys want to read more about this, click on the following link. Alright, okay. And as usual, I've probably missed a few group buys and whatnot. So if you guys know of any group buys that are starting or ending this week, which I have not talked about, feel free to message me here on Twitch with the link and hopefully a concise description of what I need to look out for. I don't want to have to read through all of these links while I'm streaming and all that. So yeah, anything really. Group buys for switches, keycaps, keyboards, macro pads, anything keyboard related. If you guys see anything that I missed out, please send it to me via links here on Twitch. Let's see, first person sending me a link is Sojourner. Okay, interesting. Not a group buy, not an interest check, but this looks like a extra sale. Apparently, if you guys are interested in the U80-A, there are extras. Courtesy of Sojourner, Earth Sojourner, you can get an extra U80-A Sequence 2. And let me post that in chat. Right there. Earth Sojourner sent me another link. Here we go. This one is... What did Earth Sojourner say about this? GB spots. Okay. This is running? Wait, is this an extra sale as well? I think this is like an extra sale. Vincent says, I don't think those are extras. They're spots left over from group buy for sequence 2. Okay, I guess not, Earth Sojourner. Here, let's do this next one from Earth Sojourner as well. Okay, GMK Nord keycaps. This one is, according to his message, GB spots for GMK Nord. But then Earth Sojourner says, actually not GB spots, but like extra. So this is extras as well. Okay. If you guys missed out on GMK Nord, check it out. Here, I'll post a link. It's available on MK Ultra. Scott Water. Okay. Scott Water says, Kara is supposed to be available on November 11th. Here we go. The Rama Kara 11/11 at 11:11 p.m. Interesting. Here we go. Once again, yeah, this is the polycarb board right here. Ah, there. Okay, Scott Water, I think you just sent me a link to his news page, not necessarily the one to the Kara. Here we go. This one's from Andy J. Kim. This is the Treasure Type 9. I think we talked about this. This was a 3x3 macro pad. Okay, let's post the Geekhack link into chat so people can check it out. Very pretty looking macro pad, but just to give you guys a size comparison of what that's supposed to look like. So yeah, I've got a 4x4 right here. So imagine that being that small. Compare that to the Space 65. It's actually quite a small macro pad. Cool beans. Alright, who's next? CS Chan. Rice SB says, is 11:21 too far into the future? Yes, it is, because I like to try and keep this as a weekly news stream. Like, if you want to remind me next week about it, that would be great. There we go. This one is from Not Amish. There's an in-stock sale of the FFFF Switch. I don't get it. Why is it called FFFF? Look at that. See that? Really good looking colorway. Simply because I like the color yellow. But this is just another JWK switch. In fact, it's a 62G linear and 67G tactile. It's got gold-plated springs. Let's see. Oh, actually, the tactile color is not yellow. It's a dark gray housing with a milky white stem. Ah, okay, okay. Different. One kit stab. Oh, you've even got stabilizer options. Interesting. Ooh. I might want these. I might actually want these. Not Amish, thank you for sending this my way. Cool. When does this expire? It's in stock, right? So, okay. So as long as it's in stock, it'll be available. Here, let me post that in chat. Now, Switch is featuring full nylon housing and palm stem with a nice color contrast way. What other full nylon switches have we had? I think that was the linear switch from Gateron had a full nylon housing as well. Okay. Okay, I might have to buy these. This is from Lewis. Definitely buy from him. Okay. Thank you so much, Not Amish. Very cool. Alright, what's next? Who's next on the list here? No one else. Okay. This is from Kamaheli. This one's not actually expiring or ending this week. It's ending on the 20th. This is an ISO macro. If you guys have any spare ISO keys, this might be the keyboard for you. It's pretty cute. I've got to admit, it's pretty cute. It's for about 50 pounds. You can also pick your color, marble effect, vertigo, orange, gentleman gray. You can have either single or dual knobs. You can also pick your knob color. All that stuff. Dylan Chan has subscribed. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. The 7-key encoder, which utilizes ISO enter keys. Oh, look. Optional aluminum encoder knobs can be ordered as well. That's actually pretty cool. Let's see. Programmability. What is this? Is this a QMK powered board? QMK. Yep, QMK firmware. VIA supported except for encoder functionality. There we go. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. This one's from Olaf. This is not this week, guys. This is for next week. Yeah, this is the Mode 80. If you guys are interested, click on the link. According to Olaf, it is a first come, first serve in-stock sale on November 17th. It is a TKL keyboard with chrome back for first come sale. Pre-order late November with more color options. Ah, okay. Cool. Looks like a pretty decent board. But where are the specs? Is this a QMK powered board? What's the deal on this? Yeah, how much? How much is this board? Oh, here we go. The 80 is powered by GMK firmware and supports custom key mapping through Vega. Okay. That's good. Here we go. First edition 80. Here we go. The remaining 300 out of 450 first edition units will be available. Okay. Let's click on that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to navigate this page. Okay. Well, you guys can click on it and read through it yourselves. Hopefully I didn't miss too much of the group buys or any of the interest checks here. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining in. Hope you have a good rest of your evening and a good start to your week. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, everyone who tipped, and everyone who donated other subscriptions. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good rest of your evening. Good start to your week. And I will catch you this coming Tuesday on my next Vega and GMK powered stream. Alright guys, catch you later. Bye.